let us over trap beats. The Fixx is saying, ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh.
Welcome back. DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. You tap back into the Fixx, your source of faith-infused hip-hop, R&B, and poetry. And listen, it's a situation. When I tell y'all the hottest thing that dropped, this new project that dropped, and it's tearing everything up. Everybody going crazy. Everybody was long anticipating Pray for Atlanta, and that thing out right now. We got Mr. Pray for Atlanta in the building right now, Mr. 1K Phew. What's going on?
PFA.
Huh?
Pray for Atlanta way.
Huh?
Some sand, Jackie Chan. Yeah, we in the building, man. 1K Phew, Cleveland, what's happening?
Man,
Fixx Radio.
Listen, we appreciate you coming through, Phew, man. And we ain't taking it lightly, man. I'm going to talk about
this. I'm just not seeing your shirt.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's for the culture. We just want to make sure we represent for the culture. That's all. Just something for the culture.
Hey, you got to get them made.
Oh, no, it's already in the works. Don't worry. We'll talk, entrepreneurship afterwards, because I need a couple of pray for Atlanta hoodies too, so we're going to make this happen. Absolutely. So, come on, man. First, walk people back. A lot of people don't know the relationship you've had with Zaytoven for years. Catch people up on speed, man, when the first time you actually met Zaytoven before you did the first mixtape with him.
Man, I met Zay. Well, I feel old for real now. I met Zay about 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. It was at his dad's church. Mm-hmm. And this around time.
Did y'all hear what Phew said? He said Zaytoven's dad church.
Yeah, his dad
for all the naysayers. We're gonna get to that, the hate too
right,
as well.
Right,
we're gonna get to that in a minute.
I'm seeing a lot of that too.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of that too. They mad because folks seeing different than them, but we gonna change the subject.
Yes.
But now it was a Friday, and this round time, like, we just performing, not getting no money, like just getting our name out there, trying to figure it out. And I almost didn't even go because it was a Friday. So I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to chill. Like, I'm trying to stay back. But I forgot, like, one of my cousins told me, like, nah, let's go. We ain't doing nothing anyway. So we pulled up. And literally the first person I seen with him on the key was Zay on the keys. Mm-hmm. And like, most of my partners didn't really know what he looked like for real. Well, some of us knew. But because, like, Zay a producer, so, he ain't really in front of the camera like that for real. Right. So, but I knew off the muscle, like, because I'd been like a student, like, you know what I'm saying, like watching YouTube videos and just him making beats and everything. So I'm already know who he was. So long story short, I get up there, perform, and then after I get down, I go up to him, like, get a picture or whatever. And bro ended up saying he rocking with what I had going on. He said he ain't never seen nobody like do that for real. Like, as far as like somebody young who really like not ashamed of, standing on their purpose. You feel what I'm saying? And so ever since that night, he just invited me to the crib. The next day I came to the crib. He put like 10 beats on my flash drive. And one of the beats was Church Gone Wild. And it was
a rap after Church Gone Wild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was your introduction to everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that was the official one right there. Like,
yeah, that was the
turn. And even before Church Gone Wild, I feel like we had been grinding for at least like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years, something like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It seemed like that. Mm-hmm. But I say that to say it's like, boy, the grind don't ever stop. Like, a lot of people, I heard y'all say earlier, like, people think that you can just wake up and pop. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it don't even work like that. Like, you got to put the work in, and you going to go up when God say you ready to go up. You feel what I'm saying? Because I realized just at a young age, like, well, not a young age, at an older age, especially during the pandemic, I wasn't even ready for the success at an early age. Like, when I was, like, younger and, ain't really go through life for real. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready to get in front of no camera, and, you know what I'm saying? I probably going to crash out. But not saying God time, always perfect time. I just had to realize that, like, our purpose is his promise. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we just got to move like that in life. And really have tunnel vision, because a lot of these folks, like, it's easy to get distracted, like, from social media, from just everyday life. You feel what I'm saying? Because, everybody nowadays robots, like, they clout robots.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all it is. It's clout robots around here. So it's like, we just got to remember who we are. Like, we God's creation. Like, we really kings and queens. Like, we his children. You feel what I'm saying?
No, that's good. And thanks for sharing that, man. The one, met Zaytoven at a church and, started to connect with him. So when did you really know, though, that like, nah, we gonna continue to like collab and make this thing pop to the level that y'all doing it now?
Sure. When I kept bugging him, hitting his phone.
Okay.
And as the way he was at. But Zay always been the type to show love though. Like it don't matter where he was. Like I'm just the type person that I don't want to do too much. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But every time I done hit Zay about anything, he done came through anything. It's like I remember one time he was in the studio with Pee Wee Longway. He told me to pull up type thing. I was like, what you got going on? He's like, I'm in the studio with Pee Wee. I was like, I'll call you later. He's like, no, come pull up. So I'm like, oh boy, what? Well, I'll never forget, me and my brother Ray Jose pulled up, and that was just one of the many like situations with bro. Like, but his heart crazy, like, cause a lot of people in that industry don't want to really open the door and let you come up. You feel what I'm saying? But Zay ain't never been like that. He ain't never had that crab in the bucket like mentality. That's what it called, crab in the bucket.
Yeah, that's it.
But he ain't never really had that. Like he always wanted to see me win type thing. And I could tell he was sitting back watching too, on some like, okay, now he ready. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I done sowed the seed, so I want to see what you do with it. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like he see I'm ready like to really go there now.
So talk about that, y'all unique relationship, because I know you guys have to have some Bible conversations, just how y'all see scripture. Talk about that. What's that like when you get a chance to really talk with your brother and have those conversations?
I be asking him more so like, I'm like, bro, how do you deal with everyday life when you married, you got kids, like you're around so much stuff every day. Like, how do you deal with all this? You feel what I'm saying? And he will always just tell me just discipline and focus and staying focused, because he been with his wife. He been with Steph for a little minute too. You feel what I'm saying? And I always looked up to him just as being in the mainstream and still having, you know, his relationship with God, being the father, being the husband, because a lot of people don't even see that. You feel what I'm saying? They just hear what he do with the mainstream, like with the secular side, and they just automatically judge him and throw him away. You feel what I'm saying? But behind the scene, Zay really more kingdom than most of these preachers.
Oh, really?
For sure.
Come on, talk about it.
For sure. Like it's relationship over religion. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't speaking for, you know, of course, all of them, but it's like, you know, a lot of people just go by the book, I would say. And that ain't even the wrong thing. And when I say by the book, I ain't talking about the Bible. I'm talking about like just tradition. You feel what I'm saying? It's like they just go with what they think people want to see or think people want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? It's like,
instead of being led by the Spirit.
It's kind of like going to therapy and listening to somebody who ain't been through nothing you've been through. Kinda. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta have that real relationship. That's what I'm on though, bro. I ain't gonna cap. In the pandemic, bro, I woke up for real. Like that where the whole gospel rap is back came from. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm finna just embrace what God gave me. I ain't even finna run from it. You feel what I'm saying? I just really had to wake up. Cause everybody on some like, I'm a Christian rapper, I'm a gospel rapper, but I don't want to be called that. Don't put me in the box. Boy, you sound crazy. What are you doing for? Like, what are you doing it for? Like, what are you doing gospel rap for if you don't want to be called a gospel rapper? Boy, stop. Boy, I'm turning my box into TNT, but I'm blowing up with mine. I'm not stunning none of that. Like, I'm done. I ain't trying to run for president. What I'm political for? I ain't.
Hey, you gonna do what God tell you to do.
For sure.
Hey, you gonna do what God tell you to do.
For sure.
Speak to that though, because I'm glad you brought about the gospel rap, and it shouts out. I know one of your brothers too as well, Kent Jones. I know you came up under him too as well, and we know Kent Jones did gospel rap on a high level, gospel R&B, whatever you want to call it. He had his own flavor. Speak to your relationship with Kent and how that kind of helps you too as well.
Legend. Shout out my brother Tonio too. Like he the one who introduced me to K-Joe. Like, as soon as I linked up with him, he had been telling K-Joe about me. And I pulled up. He was dealing before Free Life. I had pulled up to something he was doing, I think at World Change or something like that. He had like the youth program at World Change. I think it was World Change. I don't know. It might not have been World Change. But I pulled up, and me and my partners had pulled up with me. He was like, oh, yeah, well, I've been hearing about you. And K-Joe another one. Like, he always shared his platform, too. You feel what I'm saying? K-Joe taught me a lot. Like, K-Joe definitely taught me how to be a boss, too. You feel what I'm saying? And really hold your own and not really depend on nobody. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, we got 1K Phew in the building. We got to go to a quick break. We coming right back with more. Keep it locked. You tune into the Fixx. You know the Fixx is in.
Only Culture Radio.
We're not just background noise. We play the music that inspires you because every song has a story. Christian hip hop and R&B music and talk on Siriusxm channel 154, 24 hours a day. Holy Culture Radio is changing the game. Discussions about faith, arts, vocation, and education. We talk about the real issues that affect our communities and work together to find solutions. Join the discussion at holyculture.net and be heard.
Welcome back, DJ Focus. And we still got 1K Phew in the building. It's a whole situation. Listen, pray for Atlanta out right now. If you ain't got it, listen, let me know how that pillow feels because y'all is sleeping. Fam. So come on, talk about it, man.
And the air mattress.
And the air mattress. Let's go. Let's talk about a couple of these singles before we get into the projects. Listen, Oh Fire. That came out. That got everybody going. Talk about the inspiration behind that track and making that track and what was the message you wanted to deliver in that.
Man, it's just time to wake up. It's time to really talk about what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? And not dance around it and not sugarcoat it. And that's what's going on right now. The streets on fire. It's like the what you call it? I got a brain fart right now, but Jesus on the way though.
Yeah.
So
end times. You said we
there you go. We in end time.
Okay.
We in end time.
Okay.
You seen Barbershop too when they were throwing the fire and breaking the windows?
Yes, sir.
That we going to.
That's what we going to.
For sure.
So you think we being soft Christians, we ain't being bold enough?
Boy, we was just talking about that in the car, bruh. I ain't gonna count though. 2024, we gonna start standing on stuff.
It's
for real.
time.
We gonna start standing on pews.
Bring that church revival back on. That's good. Come on, this favorite trapper. That thing got you, Peace Sign on it. It got Young Dro, Zaytoven on it. Yeah. Talk about that, man.
Man, that song right there going so crazy right now. Everybody loving favorite trapper right now. Shout out to 1K Peace Sign. Shout out to Young Dro. And the way that song just came about was crazy, like crazy. I ain't really got too much words for real, but I do got a little story though. What kind of like that song was kind of centered around. I had a situation a while back while I was picking my cousin up from the trap or whatever, taking him back to the house, and I'm picking him up, and I ain't expecting that. I ain't trying to go in. I'm out the way, like I'm already know what's going on in the trap. Like ain't no telling what's going. Like anything can happen any minute. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pick him up, be in and out, and he come out, and he like, bro, I need you to come inside, bro. Like, so I'm like, come inside. Like, what you talking about? You must owe somebody some money or something. So he's like,
let me know something.
Right. He's like, I need you to come inside. So I go in there, they in there smoking, shooting dice, and it was a girl in there crying. You feel what I'm saying? So it was crazy though. As soon as I walked in, it's like, when you doing something you ain't got no business doing, and somebody walk in, like, just an adult walk in, it don't got to be nobody you know. Like, it just be somebody. It's somebody of authority. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how it kind of was. Like, when I walked in, everybody just stopped. You feel what I'm saying? And the girl was crying and she was pregnant. And all she kept saying was like, man, can you please pray for me? Can you please pray? Like, she was barely talking. She crying. So I'm like, dang, like. And when she said it, like, off the muscle, like, in my head, I'm like, God, why you do me like this right now? Like, 'cause I ain't never did nothing like that before. Okay. Like, ever. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I ain't gonna lie. One thing I did know was I had to go. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had to step. And I feel like a lot of people wouldn't have been able to step in that environment. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause it's like, I can't do it. But that was a situation where I really had to fight through, you know what I'm saying, like, what I was thinking at the moment. I had to really put relationship over religion. You feel what I'm saying? Because that trap, like, that ain't nothing religious about that at all. Like, that ain't nowhere near church.
Oh, it's real.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the relational side. So, and long story short, we all held hand around the trap, and I prayed for the girl. Prayed for her. And then that was that, really.
Did that take your prayer life and then your aspect of understanding spiritual warfare to a different level?
It gave me a personal confidence, like a personal confidence. I wouldn't say woke me up, like, as far as spiritual warfare, because I ain't gonna count, like, I was born in the church. Like, I always seen all type of stuff, so I knew prayer worked always.
Gotcha.
I ain't never had no doubt about prayer. And my mama, like, she prayer warrior for real, so it's like she already done trained us growing up. So it was just time for me to go on the battlefield. It's like I had already been trained. I just ain't want to use what I had learned. You feel what I'm saying?
No, that's good. So come on, let go, let God. Talk about that track, inspiration behind that.
But you can't do nothing yourself. You got to give everything to God. And the moment you think you can do everything yourself, God gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? What it's really like to try to handle stuff on your own. So yeah, that's basically what that means. That's gonna be an anthem too. Let go, let God gonna be an anthem.
No, yeah, I agree. And do you think the church is struggling in that aspect right now? Like literally trusting God to do it instead of trying to do it on their own self?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, but that's human though. You feel what I'm saying? But one of the examples was like when the pandemic came. It was like everybody just thought they was finna die. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like I don't know, man. Like I just got a different type of like trust in God. You feel what I'm saying? It's like we really got to trust God because we don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Like every single day, every single second, every single situation you in, you got to trust God. It's like it ain't no way around it. We really don't, like me moving my hand right now. God already knew I was gonna do that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like we really ain't got no control. It's all a mind game. Everybody think we got control. You feel what I'm saying? Because we can't see the operator. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like we really just puppets. And you know what I'm saying?
Catch the religious folks up on this trap sound. We know it originated from Atlanta. Shouts out to T.I. and Gucci and Zay, and you can go down the list, but catch people up for those who may not understand the trap sound and what you deliver in this project.
Man. Yeah, authenticity really, like on how we came up, cause I came and listen to Tip, Gucci, all type of Atlanta, just the whole Atlanta. I grew up on that, and just me having the opportunity to really be myself and stand on kingdom business at the same time, like that's a blessing. And for me and my brother, like to stick with it all these years, that folks finally giving us, the respect that it deserved. Not that we deserve, but the respect that, our sound deserves. You feel what I'm saying? Because we done been through situations, and we done been through getting kicked out of churches for 808s and, sending Rap Zelle songs and getting turned away. Like, this was years ago. You feel what I'm saying? We done been through all that.
Right.
But I feel like now, I'm saying God just, he bringing it all together. You feel what I'm saying? The last gonna be first. You feel what I'm saying? So we just had to stay down with it. It was hard though.
No, it was hard, and we still fighting. And shouts out to all your religious folks. We love y'all, because even me as a Christian hip hop gospel rap DJ, faith infused DJ, I'm still fighting with some churches who still don't want to accept this music. Right. And they, but the funny thing is because they don't want to accept this music. But I can go through their playlist and they can give me everybody on the mainstream, from Jay-Z all the way down to Lil Durk.
They're not only gonna give it to you, they gonna put the instrumental behind their sermon.
Yes.
They gonna put the instrument. They gonna put Sexy Red behind their sermon.
Why is that?
Because it's
popular.
They clout robots.
Hey, that's the new one for 2024. Clout robots. You heard it from Phew himself. Talk about, man, the importance, man, of having a young Dro on this project. Because I know a lot of people probably was reaching out to you and say, like, what, just Zay itself, but then you put young Dro on there.
And we did that. My main excitement for the young Dro feature is for everybody who knew and knows young Dro and what he stood for, what he stand for, what he been through, and for him to get on the record acknowledging, Jesus Christ, acknowledging his love for God, unashamed.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And I know it's like different people in the city and in the world that ain't nowhere near church, but they looking at Dro and listening to Dro verse like, bruh, if this man was able to do that, I know I can do it. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like me and him got the same story too. It's like we got different people we grew up with too, and we get that all the time. They hitting us like, damn, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm thinking about getting out there and doing something. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it's really opening up doors to people who didn't even know that they existed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, folks, man, I would never thought in a million years Young Dro would do a gospel rap verse. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like just off that alone, we saving souls.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's so many people in the world who gonna hear that verse and they gonna be like, bro, if Young Dro is on here saying Jesus' name, bro, I know I can get out here and go crazy.
Absolutely.
And really stand on kingdom business for real.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, too, as well, if we don't continue to make sure we build relationships with them, we don't know what God will do.
Yeah.
We so busy to judge, but we don't even know if they being discipled properly, if they understand how to break down, understand how to read their Bible, understand how to break down text, and understand how to pray.
Yeah.
We ain't got no relationship with them to even ask questions or build relationships with them. So I salute to you. Definitely salute to Zaytoven too as well, because that's a cheat code. You got a superstar producer that can reach out to all his friends and say, "Come on, listen, my little bull 1K Phew over here doing this. You need to be a part of this." So shouts out to you, man, for breaking that gap, bridging that gap. Come on, man. This tour coming up in a couple of months, man. What do you expect, man? What can the people expect?
Man, I don't even know. I'm just expecting God to do his thing. I ain't even, we just vessels.
Right.
So, man, we it's gonna be a movie though.
No, it's definitely
That's all
gonna
I
be a
know.
movie.
I don't even know what it is, but
You, peace sign, 1K peace sign on it. You got AHA to come out. Listen.
Man, listen. The whole lineup, that boy John Keith, like,
John Keith too.
Everybody, I don't know, bro. We just gotta stay prayed up. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Cause it's about to be groundbreaking for sure.
I agree.
So we just gotta stay prayed up. That's all.
Listen, I appreciate you coming through, kicking it with us, 1K Phew. Tell the people how they connect with you, follow you, and please introduce your latest single.
Man, y'all follow the kid at 1K PHEW at all social media platforms, man. Y'all follow me right now, and y'all know I'm at with. I'm on the Fixx, man. It's the Fixx. You're broke if you ain't fixed. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
But right now, man, y'all check me out, man. It's my latest single, Let Go, Let God. Shout out that boy Zay. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Zay. We in the building, man. Let's get it, man. DJ Focus, what it do?
Keep it locked. You tuned into the Fixx. You know the Fixx is in.